Hiya, folks. Let's have a vision together.
I'm so glad Gus and Pop aren't here to see this. Yeah.
Swig. Whoa. There's Tiberius's mask.
My head is swimming.
Amy.
That sounded like Clem?
You've sure had a hell of a time, huh, Amy? How are you holding up? You know what you have to do now, right?
I don't know. I'm just ready to give up.
Don't do that just yet. I can help you. Follow me.
Whee!
I know that. Take off the mask? It's just hang. I don't think I can reach it. Looks Why are we here, Clem? I thought the whole point of this was to talk to the Reaper.
You've got some jumbled thoughts going around your head. You need to get those sorted out.
How am I supposed to do that?
There's some folks who will help you with that. Hey, Amy.
Denby.
Hello again, Wellard.
Oh God, not you again.
Hey, kiddo.
Dad.
Each of them is here to help you put your thoughts together. I'll just leave you to it. See you soon, Amy.
I thought I killed you.
Indeed. And I almost killed you. Luckily for me, that moment lives on in your memory. Let's go revisit it, shall we? You know, I thought you were done for after our little disagreement. And then when the Reaper swooped in, pure poetry. What was it he said to you, anyway?
He said he could ease my pain.
Oh, is that all?
No, he said something else. Just as I was blacking out.
That's right, he did.
I
Can't remember. Mental blocks sure are problematic, aren't they?
There's blood dripping from the end of it. I'd rather... I can't get talking to myself. That's him. That's the Reaper. He's... It's a blade. Creepy. I can't... You're in...
Yes, that's the nature of mental blocks. What are you going to do about it?
Talking to myself. You're in...
Yeah.
There's blood drip. I can't... That's him. That's... It's a blade.
I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't have any inventory items. Like, oh, whoa, there's a syringe right there.
I'm really...
Relax. I've come to ease your pain. I'm a doctor.
A doctor?
Doctor?
Very good, Amy.
What?
Dad.
Great to see you.
How come you never told me you were a rebel?
Becoming a rebel was my choice to make. I wanted you to live as carefree as possible. The less you knew, the more time you could spend playing with your friends. Being a kid.
I think I understand.
Now, come on. We've got work to do. Right. Let's get back to work. It's been way too long.
Okay.
Ah, crap. I completely forgot. Gordon brought that fan in before. Said it was giving him trouble.
I'll take care of it.
That's my...
Well, let's see. There.
Good going, kiddo.
I don't need... Right.
Well, wouldn't you just know it? If it's not one thing, it's another. Nelson's pump was always giving me problems.
Let's take care of that.
Right. Done.
Nice one. Finally, have you been able to find the missing parts?
Daddy, I'm so sorry. I wanted to finish fixing it. I wanted to have something to remember you by. But I've been so busy running the shop, and then I got sick, and I don't think I'm going to live long enough to be able to do it.
Hey, now, none of that. It's all right. You've been dealt a horrible hand. Worse than most. And you've been so strong through it all. An old car isn't worth your life, kiddo.
I just feel like I'm failing you. I'm so sorry.
Failing me? Amelia Grace Wellard, you stop that nonsense right now. You've already done more with the rebels than I ever did. It's gonna change the world. You've got too much left to live for. Too many people depend on you. You can't give up here.
Okay, I know you're right. I think I just needed to hear someone say it. Thank you, Daddy.
I'm your dad.
It was great seeing you again.
Love you too.
Hop?
Denby, I'm so sorry. I wish I got to you in time. You didn't deserve this.
Hey, don't apologize. It's not your fault. There's something I need to show you. Come with me.
What's going on?
You know how you've been seeing all those ravens?
Yes, something has been bothering me about them.
They're mechanical.
Think about it. What exactly is it about them that's bothering you?
A raven with red. Hang on. I didn't. How could a bird help someone escape from jail?
I don't know. Hey,
It's just a regular raven. All they do is.
sure.
It doesn't make sense. I've never seen another living thing with eyes that glow like that.
What sort of things have you seen that do?
Shards, electric lights, artificial things.
That's right.
So that means these ravens aren't real?
Makes sense to me.
But they fly, and they clearly understand commands.
Whoops.
Of course. But if that's the case, who's controlling them?
Excellent question. You'll find an answer, I'm sure. You should head back. Don't forget what we talked about.
I won't. Goodbye, Denby.
Miss you too, Amy.
So somebody with mechanical experience, like just posing as the
Everything
Reaper.
sorted?
I think so.
Great. Time to send you back.
Thanks for all your help.
Don't you worry about that, Amy. I went out helping the rebels. Couldn't have asked for much more than that. Now you get yourself back, and you do your part. I know everything will turn out fine.
I don't... Take off... I don't need...
Alright, well, let's open the door. Hey, IE, wake up.
That was intense. I've got to find the Reaper. Wait a minute. Okay.
Montgomery White. Nelson. That's the page that was ripped out of the book.
She watches or she watches. No coin. Nice.
Welcome back.
Hello there.
Hi,
What's your name, kiddo?
Maggie.
I'm Amy.
7.
That's kind of young to be in a place like this.
Mommy brought me here. She's been coughing and tried to get better. Then I started coughing too. She says that if I pray to the...
Oh, jeez. That's unfortunate for that family.
When did you start living here with the...
About 2 weeks ago, Mommy and I were really sad. But one day, she went out to the market, and when she came back, she said she'd found a way for us to be with him again. So
Man, this
she
game is
came
bleak.
and met all these nice people.
Has the Reaper ever sent you a vision?
No, Jess told my mommy I was too young for that. But the other night, I had a dream where I talked to the Reaper. He told me that when my time came, I would see my daddy again and have lots of candy.
Have a good day.
May the
It's a shame that I didn't get to hold on to the candy I took from the doctor's office. But okay. We got a couple things we need to do. First of all, we need to confront Dr. Nelson.
Hi, Nelson.
Amy, you...
I think...
Of course.
I'd like to...
One...
Oops, I guess I just show him the page.
Nelson, does this mean anything to you?
Ah, yes. That page is from one of my art books. There was a young lady here several years ago who was reading it. And when she got to that page, she became very upset and tore it out, ran off, screamed.
The Reaper?
Yes, I think she said something about having seen him.
That's fine. Hi.
Hey.
I'll
Speak.
Okay, so never mind. He's not Dr. Reaper Nelson. But we're on the chase now.
Hello? Amy, guards. Thanks for please.
I'm quite glad that I have a fast walk in this game. For real. Let's go to the reactor entrance. That's somebody we haven't talked to in a while. Where'd they go?
Hello? Amy? I heard they had gotten you at Willowdale Plaza.
They tried, but not hard enough. Have you had anything new in the works?
We've been trying to lay low and plan our next move. I've tried recruiting new members, but we haven't had much luck. Word of the massacre in the Market District is spread, and the people are afraid to fight the aristocracy. It's maddening. I'm just itching to launch an attack on Tiberias, but we don't have the manpower required just yet.
Sorry to hear that.
Don't be. As long as we're breathing, we haven't lost hope.
Time for me to go.
If you need a place...
I don't... Dan,
what it
time for me. I don't... Are you doing?
Yeah.
Okay, so nothing else to do to talk to them, but I'm basically going to any woman in this game and asking them a question. A question. Let's go back to the cathedral, I guess. Actually, hold on. The Salt Flats, the train. Maybe.
It's long. It's long.
No, well.
I don't... That's not... I don't...
How about the shrapnel?
The door is wait...
Ah, darn.
That's... It's wait... I don't... I don't think...
Alright. The backgrounds are really nice in this game, can I just say? They're very nice. Let's start asking some of the other people here.
I shouldn't... Hello.
Hi.
Have a good...
Let's see.
Hey, I'll see...
Mate. What?
Have you experienced the vision?
I attempted to, yeah. Admittedly, I'm...
Well, I did.
Wonderful. I won't ask any more.
Oh. Can you...
Was the...
What's your...
I was once a non-believer.
What happened?
I saw him. At first I did. I was chosen. Death is...
Does that mean...
I asked you.
Right.
And no. To die by our own... We all have our allotted time.
That's all I want.
Very...
Have a good...
May death...
Hey, Jeff.
Where did you get that?
Raven brought it to me. I know that sounds ridiculous.
No! No, not at all. That painting, it's what started all of this. This is clearly a sign from the Reaper.
I'm not...
18 years ago, I was keeping my friend Wilson company while he was on a lottery job for Tiberias. He had been sent to fix a water pump, and the ruins of the building it was in had a copy of that painting. When he had finished the job, I asked him to get it for me, and...
And?
Apparently, Wilson had green lung, but hadn't told me. He said he was getting the vaccine for his sister. I saw a Raven right before Wilson collapsed. The Reaper appeared shortly after. He came to claim Wilson's soul. That's when I had...
Where did this all...
It was in Sector 67, in a collapsed building next to a parking lot.
Huh. It's a long shot, but it might be worth investigating.
I can only hope the Reaper visits you so you may find peace.
Yeah, thanks.
Alright. A new location. Let's go check it out. I still feel like that train's gonna be important at some point. I mean, we must be getting near the end of the game, but like, just the idea that there's music coming from the train, I don't know. I find it suspicious. Alright. Whoa.
Look like he's been here that long. I don't... It look...
No record player.
This is still... It's of no use. It's a nothing useful. I don't...
Look.
I've got...
I'll tell you when... Wait, was there something else? There was like a little bolt. Oh, nothing. No, there is a screw, but it's not important.
Huh. Picked clean. Nothing useful. Just another victim of... Nothing I really hope. This corpse is missing its left. An old water... It seemed... There she is. There are a couple of weird bulges here. As though there was something hidden behind the eyes. The face is incredible. What's wrong with her eye? This can't be a coincidence. This symbol...
Yes, the train. Let's go meet the Reaper. Let's go meet the person who is the who appears to be the Reaper as a disguise or whatever. I don't know. Maybe it's Jules Verne.
It's perfect. What was that noise? These look like the types of books Nelson collects.
Yeah, they do.
That thing... It's no good. I can't think of it. That's where the locomotive's guts are.
It's like something a kid would say.
There's nothing... The sign on these said... Looks like...
Vroom vroom.
Doesn't seem... I think I remember Dad have... It would probably... Not giving... No, looks like it's... I don't...
Yeah, I need like a manual of some kind.
Interesting. It doesn't seem to do much.
Whoa.
It's... I might have... A footstool. I wish I could put my... I might...
That stool may be important for later, though. Keep in mind.
It doesn't look... Messing around with this record. I don't need... It's blank. Nothing. A few loose...
But you got record arm.
Messing around...
Oh, alright. Fair enough.
I haven't got... That's a lot of... Someone... I don't know the... 251.
And down. But what is this thing?
Messing around. I haven't. I wish.
251 down.
I think I heard something come.
Ooh.
Looks like some.
Whoa!
Hold it right there. Keep your hands where I can see them and don't make any sudden moves. Now who are you and what are you doing in my train?
My name is Amy Wellard, and I mean you no harm. I'm a friend.
A friend? You can't fool me. Lucky for you, I'm not in the mood to clean up any messes today. I'll let you see yourself out, but if you touch anything, you're gonna have to answer to old Betsy here.
Yes, ma'am.
Come on out here, you old flea bag.
Aww.
I know. I'll feed you now, you old beggar.
Aww.
Still here, huh? I haven't got time. What
do you live here?
No. I got that fatso over there to keep me company, and it suits me fine.
Surviving in the wastes can't be easy.
Take a look around. I got everything I need here, and what I don't have, I go out and find.
So, you're a scavenger?
No. I don't go into places where people live and take their things.
I'm not here to steal anything.
Uh-huh.
Where did you find all these things? I haven't seen living trees in the wastes for a long time.
I didn't find it anywhere. It's all mine. I just carted it all out here when I shacked up on this train.
Where did you come from?
That's really none of...
What do you know about the Reaper?
The Reaper? I remember hearing some rumors about a guy they were calling the Reaper. Way back, around the time the plague started. Supposedly there were some burrs that meant he was coming to kill you, but I never ran into him myself. Hadn't thought about that in years, actually.
I just want you...
Good for you.
Is your record player broken?
Yes. I accidentally knocked it over a couple of weeks ago.
I noticed you're missing the arm.
Huh.
I did a long time ago, but you know, I'm pretty good with machines. I could fix it for you if you want.
Well, I won't say no.
That's fine.
What
a coinky dink. We have the arm.
Mom and Dad used to have. It looks like... I don't see... Fits perfectly. It seems... I'm not... It's a little corroded, but it looks like there's a couple of flaps. Turning the crank would... I don't... No. It seems... It's a little... Turning the crank... This crank... I can't... It's a little... I don't... He's busy. He looks better.
Understatement of... What?
Your record player's fixed?
Is that... And what exactly?
Nothing. Look, I'm not here to get something from you.
Well, that's how the world works. Nobody does something good.
Some people do. I think you've been out here so long, you've forgotten humans can be good once in a while.
This world eats good people for breakfast. I don't know what you're looking for, but I hope you find it.
I'll just...
Alright.
I haven't... That's a lot of... I can't think of it. A bunch of records.
Wouldn't expect you to.
Nothing to... A few loot... I don't... It's blunt. Excuse...
What?
Alright.
Alrighty.
She does...
What's in the hatch, though?
It's empty.
No.
Looks like... I wish... A foot's... I'm... I'm not. I can't think. I don't. Not much point in. There's nothing in the sign on the. It doesn't seem. I can't. It would Interesting. A piece. I've got. I don't think I'm not.
Where was that notice?
It leads.
There it is. It's like something into the storage hatch.
He's busy. He looked under. I don't think.
Hey,
over near Sector 67.
Oh, there we go.
Do you know anything about it? I noticed the logo on the coin was the same as on this train.
it's the logo for South Coast Transit. They own this railroad along with the public transportation system in the city. That there is a subway token. Before the blast, people would use those to ride the train underneath the city.
Really? I had no idea there was an underground train in the city.
Doesn't surprise me. Almost all the stations collapsed after the blast. There's only one left standing.
Where can I find it?
It's not too far from the quarantine zone. Just head up Roth Avenue and keep your eye out for the Wallies. The station is right next to it. Be careful down there. There's a whole network of tunnels. Don't want you to get lost.
Don't worry. I'm not planning on wandering around any tunnel mazes.
But we all know that it's an adventure game, and if it's an adventure game, there's going to be a fucking maze. That's how you know you're near the end of the game, is if there's a maze. Alright. More corpses.
Nothing used. I'm sure I can't. That bit of sign looks like it.
Sure, why not?
That did it. I think Wally's used.
You never know when you might need an L. Especially in Tetris.
It's just hanging there. It's not every day you get to see an underground river. It's too far to jump, and it doesn't look fit. I can't. How on? It's out of. I don't. It's out. I don't think. It's out. I don't. I haven't. I can't get to. Looks like a place. I can't. There.
Oh wow, it's a big L. Goodness, I didn't think it was that big.
Well.
Oh dear.
Great. I'm glad this didn't decide to collapse. There's no one. Formerly part.
Whoa. Wait, go back down. I didn't realize that that's what would happen.
Creepy. It's just. I'm out.
Darn it.
Look at that. Handy.
Alright, now we'll go up. Because there's no items to be found down here other than that mannequin. Ooh, hello, baseball bat. Yeah.
These clothes, it's wearing the tag. Now there's a... Looks like this person. Too late to help now. I don't... Nice dress. Nothing on... Still on the rack.
And then going up a little more.
An old shop vac. It won't have any parts These don't... Doesn't look like... I can't reach it. Desperate time.
Break.
Better not. Not surprised. I'm going to need something to open up the side if I want to. This fridge still... Not... I'm going to need... I don't... This isn't in as good a condition as I thought. I might as well...
I got a fuse. I mean, fuse is good.
Dead. Although, I might be able to take a look at...
That's right, open it up.
There. Poking around. These don't look too... I sure hope...
Nice.
The elevator car... Here goes...
Climb. Climb, climb, climb to climb.
A bunch of... There's nothing... I'm guessing this... It's weight...
No, I mean, that's fine.
That pile of rubble forms a ramp. It's weight... There's nothing... A bunch of... Looks like that... I'm not...
Okay, let me go back down. Let me see if I can get whatever I can get off of that mannequin.
Creepy. It's... I'm out. I don't think a peep. I don't... Much. It's out of... Looks like a... There isn't much...
Oh, okay. Well, I can come in and out as much as I please then. Oh, I have...
I don't...
No?
I don't...
Well, I don't want to leave.
There's no... I'm glad... There's a trapdoor at the top of these stairs. I don't see...
Oh. Oh, here's a rope. Okay.
A nice piece of rope and a... I don't have... I'm not... That would...
Well, that's fine. Are you sure you can just throw an anchor over something? Maybe it's a small anchor. Maybe it's not the conventional ship's anchor. I think that would probably be not what you would find in a department store.
Ooh. What is... Reminds me... There's nothing... I wonder... There's nothing inside. A sketch of the Reaper. I wouldn't want...
I guess we'll just have to walk in to make a reveal. Let's walk in. Ooh.
Those look... I haven't got...
So this is where the Reaper lives.
Reminds me of... I don't think... I had something. It's too... I had something like that. Weird. Anatomy... full of lots of full. These look like. These look
like. Alright, Whoa! Nice flying. Wow, is a suit. He's an inventor. He or she.
Ah, Amy Wellard. You found me. I was hoping you would.
How did you...
I realize you probably have many questions. I can give you all the answers you need. But first, allow me to make myself more presentable.
So you are human?
Yes. I'm sorry to disappoint you if you were expecting more.
I don't know what I was expecting, to be honest.
It's the doctor from... It's Dr. Collins, I think?
You told me you were...
Yes.
Oh, never mind.
I was once the leader of the Green Lung vaccine development team, but after learning about their vaccine distribution, or lack thereof, that quickly changed.
Hang on. You knew about the vaccine hoarding? Why didn't you tell anyone?
That would have started violent riots. It's not fair to begin a civil war when it would end without a cure for the illness. I wanted to say something. It hurt not to, but the time wasn't right.
You didn't think the people deserved to know?
They do, and they will. But not while we only have a vaccine and not a cure. With a permanent cure, the aristocracy's hoarding becomes irrelevant, and the focus will be on eradicating the disease.
Why the mechanical ravens?
Rather clever little inventions, wouldn't you say? They have video transmitters in their eyes and audio transmitters in their beaks. I use them as scouts, since I can control them remotely.
Did you make them?
No, someone else did. A long time ago. In any case, they've served me quite well. At least, the ones that haven't broken. I have very few left, which is going to be a problem at some point.
You've been following me with your birds. Why am I of such interest to you?
You did a lottery job for the Ministry of Energy.
That's right.
You've got the disease. You're fighting to survive. You're clever and resourceful. Exactly what I need.
Exactly what do you need?
After I left the Ministry of Medicine, I began my attempts at developing a permanent cure for Green Lung. It was a long process, which took over 10 years. But just last month, I had a breakthrough and was able to make this.
Is that?
Yes. This is the cure for Green Lung. I've been testing it and it seems to work, but I need to be certain. Aside from that, I don't have the information necessary to mass produce the cure, though I suspect Tiberius keeps it somewhere in the Ministry of Energy.
So, what is it you need from me?
We're both fugitives, Amy. I can't put myself at risk by going to the places I need to. If I'm killed or captured, my research will have all been for nothing. You can clearly take care of yourself. I saw how you handled things at Rockwall Prison and Willowdale Plaza.
You helped me out both of those times.
I merely provided some assistance. Your survival was your own doing. Now I realize it's a bit much to ask, but your help would be incredibly valuable, not just to me, but to the future of humanity.
It's not really much to ask. I owe you my life, after all.
Thank you, Amy. The main thing I need is to find out where Tiberius is keeping my research on mass production. At some point, I'll also need a subject to test the cure on. Do you have any questions?
About your subject?
I'd like to, but it's far too risky. You are one of my greatest assets right now. If this proves to have any adverse side effects, I'll be without your help once I can mass produce this. I won't have to be so careful.
How can we find the mass production information?
Ideally, I could use my ravens to go in and locate it, but I only have 3 working ones left. And as you're well aware, Tiberius's tower is huge. It would take way too long for only 3 ravens to scan the entire place without being detected.
Could I take a look at one of them?
Of course.
Who did you say made these?
A friend in the Ministry of Knowledge, but that was ages ago. I know very little about their design.
It isn't too complex, actually. I can fix them for you, no problem.
You can?
Sure. See this bit here? That's the servo, the part that controls the wings. It's worn out, so I just need to replace it with a new one.
Are those common? Would we be able to find one or more in the city?
Well, I learned about them from working on toy airplanes that my friend had when we were kids. If we could find some, we'd be in business.
Yes, as I suspected, there's a hobby shop which has remained mostly intact further in the city. And I can see that they have several model airplanes.
Great. I'll go get him and fix your ravens in no time.
Yes, but the store is located in the quarantine zone.
So, I have nothing to worry about. I'm already infected.
You contracting green lung isn't my concern. It's how you're going to get back out. The quarantine zone is designed to keep people from escaping.
If I can find a way in, I'll just have to find a way out, won't I?
Fine. While you're there, see if you can bring someone back with you. Someone who has been quarantined will make an ideal subject to test.
Not a bad idea.
See what I can...
Good.
What is it?
A two-way communicator. They used to call them walkie-talkies. You can use them to stay connected while you're in there.
Can you tell me anything about Tiberius?
Quite a bit. I've known him for a very long time. Since before the bombs, in fact. Was there anything
What was Tiberius like before the bombs?
He was the director of the Ministry of Energy. Of course, back then he wasn't calling himself Tiberius. He was just Julian. After society collapsed, he took the initiative to reform and establish the aristocracy. His love for history led him to adopt the alias of Tiberius, as well as insisting the other aristocrats take the name of ancient Roman emperors.
Why does he wear that awful mask?
Anonymity. He felt government leaders are more respected as an institution rather than as people. I can't deny that this approach works extremely well.
Was he always so evil?
I wouldn't call him that. Manipulative, yes. Ruthless, undoubtedly. But not evil. He suffered immense trauma on the day the bombs fell.
Everyone did. Not all of us had the wealth to recover so easily.
Tiberius lost both his wife and unborn child that day. It left him quite mentally unstable, to be honest. His determination to rebuild society was rooted in trying to cope with his loss. In a way, I felt pity for him. Perhaps too much.
What do you mean by that?
Nothing.
Strange for him to have a soothsayer for an assistant. How is he qualified?
Superstition is a very powerful force. I'm living proof of that. I never had many dealings with the soothsayer, but I believe he came from somewhere outside the city. Tiberius finds comfort in being able to have a channel to the supposed other side. While I don't share his beliefs, I can't particularly fault him for having them.
That's all for now.
Fair enough.
Why do you dress like that?
Intimidation, mainly. The work I do is not exactly looked upon favorably by the government, so I had to come up with a way to make sure I was left alone. The costume is just to make sure anyone who might happen to see me is scared off.
So you knew of the rumors about the Reaper and decided to become him yourself?
No, I'm the one who started them. Creating the image of death personified seemed a natural deterrent for anyone who might get too close. Thankfully, the rumors seem to have spread rather quickly over the years.
You aren't kidding. There's a whole cult dedicated to worshipping you.
Ah, yes, I know of them. An extreme example, but I can't deny it helps my work.
I'll just get to it.
Good luck. By the way, that doorway back there will allow you to get up and down the tower much easier than climbing.
Oh, thanks a lot.
Just as an old radio and I'm not nice.
Alright, well, we've got a lot to do. Join us next time for another episode of Shardlight where we will do those things that we were asked. I've already forgotten them because there was all that other stuff. We were talking about Tiberius. Leave me alone. Grab a snack and we'll be right back.